I'm in South Vietnam, and I think it's important that everybody see areas of the world like this at least once, because the people that don't have nearly as much as what a lot of us, including myself, do have, and they are so grateful for what they have. And it's really beautiful to see the smiles on their faces when they are greeting us and saying hello and selling us the fruit that they have for sale on their houseboat on the floating market. Yesterday morning, I went on an early morning trip to see the floating market in the Mekong River Delta. We started at 5:30 a.m. because the markets start at 6 a.m. so that they can complete by 9 when they need to open their shops and resell their fruits or use the fruits and vegetables and goods to make their food for the day in their restaurants. So we got out here and it took about 40 minutes to get to the floating market, and we started seeing what everybody was selling. All kinds of different fruits and vegetables, and we also got to see how they were living on their boats as well. I found it really interesting how they would hoist a bamboo pole up on their boat attached with, whatever they're selling, a pineapple, sweet potatoes, whatever else, to show what items are selling on that boat, because some of them are not educated enough to read and write. So that's how they would display what they're selling on their boats for the day. We then went through what our tour guide was calling the Starbucks drive-through, and we saw this lovely lady making all kinds of drinks. She had some soft drinks, but also was squeezing some fresh orange juice, and I had a fresh coconut for extra hydration, which I've been enjoying here. Once we were hydrated, we moved over to this other lovely couple of ladies who were selling soup from their little station here on the water in their little boat. This was one of the best soups that I've had on my trip so far. Very flavorful. Then we went down into a bit narrower part of where the river branches off into more of the villages. And we hopped off the boat and went to a local homestay where they showed us around their home to let us know how they're living. But then we also got to cook together. So our small group and we made some little egg cakes, maybe I'll call them. I'm not sure what their name is in Vietnamese. And we mixed flour and water and eggs and some turmeric for color and made these little egg cup things and put some toppings on top, pork and mung bean, delicious, and made some spring rolls. Then we hopped back on the boat and we went for another ride back to the markets to see what the earlier morning was looking like. And we hopped onto a boat to see how the family was living in this small space, a family of 5, crawling around to understand how they use their home as well. And it was such an eye-opening experience, and I really hope that everybody gets to see something like this and how the other half of